Hello, family. I have started to realize something, and that is, and it disturbed me the other day when I heard this. Somebody made a comment, and I think it was Bob Barber, where he was saying that some people are just not saved. Even though they think they're saved, they're actually not saved. And I thought that's really odd. I don't know what that means, because I always thought once you gave your life to Christ and you allowed the Holy Spirit into your life, that you were saved, period. And he really got me thinking, because what he's really saying is he's saying that some people have done that, but there's nothing that's actually happened on the inside. They haven't grown in getting to know God. They have no interest in reading the Bible. They have no Holy Spirit inside them that's actually sanctifying them daily, that's changing the way that they are daily. And that was disturbing, really disturbing, because I've always thought, if you give yourself willingly, then surely you're saved. But it turns out maybe it's not like that. I'm not saying it is like that. I'm saying it turns out that maybe it's not like that. I have people around us that that are Catholics, and it's really a problematical situation because their kids are unruly. They have no interest in God. They really are very destructive. And in fact, they hang around my kids, and it's not good, because they say things and they do things in a way that it makes it look as if they're good kids, but they're actually not. They seem to do a lot of the wrong things, and it's very difficult to accept that they are actually good kids and not bad kids. Now, what I mean by this, so one day, one of these Catholic kids came over, and I actually said to him, I said, it's very important that in order to really be saved, that you do this prayer. We do the sinner's prayer, and that you renunciate Catholicism. And we did that. And I thought that was it. All good. Everything was fine. Little did I imagine that his parents were going to be one is not even a real Catholic. The other one's a Catholic. But he isn't. The father isn't a Catholic. And they were furious that I had done that. Furious that their son was now Christian, not Catholic. And that he had renunciated Catholicism. They were, I can't tell you how they were. They were furious. Subsequently to that, I have discovered that they've almost excommunicated him from their family. He hangs out at our place now a lot. And I always say this, if we were worshiping the same God, there would be no division, right? There would be none of this. Now, we know that it isn't the same. In fact, Catholicism was set up to do everything that's terrible and to give that infamy to Christianity. In other words, their job was to, in a way, infiltrate Christianity, but also in a way to cast blame, cast darkness, cast evil onto Christianity, right? So that people would confuse the two. There's a German engineer I know who says that everything about Christians is wrong. And I said to him, like what? And he goes, well, the priests, they do this and I said, hold on a minute, that's Catholicism. That has nothing to do with Christianity. Oh, it's all the same thing, he says. I said, no, it's not the same thing at all. He can't see the difference. Catholicism came to denigrate the reputation of Christianity. It came to affect and do evil in the world and cast the blame upon Christians. It's the counterfeit. It's the counterfeit religion. It's the counterfeit. And you can't escape Catholicism. I've been on there, on many articles online, and I can see that people can't actually escape Catholicism. They get registered, they get entered. Once they get their baptism, they get entered into the registry of Catholicism. And then they're stuck. They actually can't renunciate very easily. They can't sign themselves out of Catholicism very easily. Once a Catholic, it seems like you're stuck as a Catholic, like some other religions, one very specific religion that you cannot get out of at all. In fact, I have many friends, and some actually belong to that religion. And until a year and a half ago, it wasn't an issue. But until I became very, intense about my desire to follow Christ, and then it all became a really big deal. And now I find that most of them can't escape their religion at all. They can't escape it. They're stuck, right? Which shows me, God has no desire to hold you to something. He's not going to say, he'll pursue you and he'll desire for you to enter heaven, but he's not going to become maniacally obsessed with stalking you and enforcing that you become part of him. He's not going to do that. So I just thought I'd bring that up. It's a very interesting point, but Catholics need to renunciate their Catholicism for it to be an effective conversion. And those who think they have converted must truly convert. Otherwise it doesn't happen. And those who have made a decision to follow Christ, make sure that you are saved, properly saved. If you don't feel a hankering inside of you, a desire to call out and reach out and get to know God, this daily wanting to know him, you're probably not really saved.